In-laws, I wonder why it's difficult to manage in-laws. Before I got married, I made up my mind to make my in-laws my family. I found out that the society we live in hadn't actually educated us in the manner that we should be educated to understand that this other person on the high is also part of us.
Yeah.
Because the joy that comes with the peace of mind your spouse will have comes from the knowing that because you're taking this person away from where they're used to, or the family they're used to,
Yes.
from the knowing that that hand of fellowship will still be extended. Once you're able to understand this principle and make effort to meet them where they are, you won't have any problem. They pray for your success. But
Right.
once you don't do that, they look forward to seeing their daughter or their son to come back home so they can get the best of the time they should have with the person. We don't need to use circumstances, situations, or experiences to get into where we're going to. They need to open up themselves.
Yeah.
Now, I find out that most times what has happened to us, getting into marriage is that we come with that bias. Maybe from experience, probably you have a dysfunctional home and you come with that bias that you see traits of it and you begin to fight it.
Right.
Rather than having the expectation that yours will be far better and work towards seeing that it's better instead of trying to fight and killing this whole thing. So
Now that you mentioned biases, I had a friend of mine when we were much younger. She was always terrified about stories that she had heard about mother-in-laws, So she said to herself that in fact she doesn't want to get married to someone that has a mother.
A mother, wow.
With the mother alive, So, but as God would have it, she got married to a guy that had a mother, of course, and they have a beautiful relationship together.
Yeah.
So I think,
these
like you said, we
stereotypes
shouldn't.
are perpetuated by the movie industry.
Really, you think so?
You
No,
think so?
seriously, I mean it. I'm not saying that
To some extent.
every relationship it's every stepmother is bad.
Yeah,
Right.
but isn't the movie industry, isn't what happens in the movie, it's a reflection
it's
of what
kind of
happens
the society.
Yeah, but you see-
How many movies do you see that show a good stepmother
Stepmother.
or a good mother-in-law?
I think the society has a role to play. What I mean the society, us, families. What are the lessons, the skills we're giving to our children as they grow up? Because they're going to be husbands and wives to other persons that become, they have in-laws. How prepared are they to get into receive the in-laws? As much as we have had the experience, we get into life with the bias from the experience of yesterday, without expecting that life could be better. I mean, I always believe that there are good things that can happen. There's no need fighting to destroy that which you're supposed to build.
There are obnoxious in-laws like that. They want to throw their weight around, especially if the man has money,
Yeah.
It's my brother's money. You are seeing like some kind of collateral damage kind of person
Yes.
Or a gold
who is
digger.
just coming
Yeah.
to reduce the commonwealth, like you're adding no value to the whole picture. So there's all this business. Especially the sisters. I don't have sisters-in-law. And my brothers-in-law.
You look like you're happy about
My
that.
brothers-in-law, okay. But I have seen all these scenarios where, the whole chest popping thing is happening because my brother is the federal commissioner of God knows what.
Right.
And it's up to that spouse to put their siblings or whoever it is in check. There's a reason you married. I couldn't select you to be my brother or sister. It just happened. I selected this person to be my life partner. So there's a difference in that relationship. You are blood. No matter how much I hate you, you're my blood. But I selected this person to be part of my family. He or she is now one of us, and I'm not going to stand for you disrespecting them just because you feel like there's blood. By virtue of that marriage, she is now a member of this family, regardless whether we're sharing the same DNA. Children are third parties. Anybody who is not the man and the wife is the third party, in my opinion, including the kids. Of the two of you. Sorry, I'm not backing down on this.
Oh, really?
If I hadn't met and married your daddy, would you have happened?
You talk about third parties, right? The relationship between the husband and wife is not something that should be contested by anybody or anything. Yeah. Understand this. As a wife, you need to know that your husband is first a boy, then he is a king. So you feed the
He's
boy.
the boy king.
So you
like
feed the boy in him
Okay.
and respect the king
man.
that he is.
I like
I
that.
agree with you.
Yeah.
Once you do that, your queenship becomes easy.
Yeah.
Because then he plays
Like
with
a
the
ring.
girl and gives the queen a place in his kingdom.
Okay.
So the kids, the love with which you have for both of you will be the extension that the kids will enjoy.